Ever since LeBron James was deemed as the chosen one, there has been a conversation about whether he could surpass Michael Jordan as the greatest of all time. Although some have been hesitant to juxtapose the two players in each aspect of their game, they're likely to go down as the most premier talents that the game has ever seen. LeBron grew up idolizing MJ. He dressed like him, wore his shoes, and studied his playstyle. Once he joined the league, he even donned the number 23. And while Michael Jordan versus LeBron James comparison needs deep analysis, it is only fair to say that they are two of the greatest players ever to have graced the basketball arena. Air Jordan was unstoppable in the paint. Even though the defense was tougher in those days, he still tore it up.
Oh, Michael Jordan takes it away from Hill.
Yep. He waited for him to catch up a little bit. So we've seen a little bit of everything, Mike.
LeBron, on the other hand, is also a much better passer and rebounder than Jordan ever was. This never-ending debate is one for the ages. James currently has 4 championship rings compared to Jordan's 6, although time is against the former, who will win 37 in December with regards to catching his idol.
Iguodala to Curry, back to Iguodala, up for the layup. Oh, blocked by James. LeBron James with a rejection. Oh, great block. James out of nowhere. Huge defensive play by the 4-time MVP.
However, this conversation has transcended the courts of basketball, and many comparisons have been drawn regarding other aspects of their lives as well. One of the fans' favorites discussion topic is which one of these basketball gurus have more money and who's the GOAT of spending. Both the stars have business empires away from basketball. Michael Jordan made less than $100 million as the NBA's greatest player of all time. But that hasn't stopped him from becoming a billionaire. Since Jordan retired 15 years ago, he has built the most successful and lucrative career we've ever seen from a former athlete. From secret golf courses and sprawling houses to custom planes, Jordan is clearly enjoying life after hoops. Jordan's business empire was centered around the Jordan brand, which became huge after his retirement from the sport. And as such, his fortune is speculated to be worth around… wait, let's keep that for the end. Jordan made around $90 million in his NBA career, but the bulk of his fortune is thanks to the businesses he started and worked with after he left the court for the final time. He invested $175 million in the Charlotte Hornets back in 2006. And when he eventually became the majority owner of the franchise in 2014, it was estimated he had put in around $625 million of his own money into the Hornets. Yet, despite the global pandemic, the value of the team has skyrocketed to $1.5 billion, meaning that Jordan is destined to make a profit on his investment whenever he decides it's time to sell up. He is reportedly making $100 million a year from Nike royalties alone. According to Forbes, Jordan's yearly earnings are over $150 million. James is also one of the wealthiest athletes on the planet thanks to his massive NBA salary and even more lucrative endorsement deals with the likes of Nike, Beats by Dre, and Pepsi. James boasts a significant business empire away from his basketball, and he is not far behind Jordan in terms of portfolio. According to Forbes, James has earned more than $1 billion during his 18-year NBA career, with $400 million of that coming in salary, whilst more than $600 million has arrived through his various business ventures. In December 2015, Nike signed him to a lifetime deal that will go far beyond the standard shoe endorsement and is expected to be worth $1 billion. He owns a piece of Liverpool FC, the esteemed English Premier League club. It is estimated that after all taxes and other outstanding payments, James's net worth is around… keep watching this video to know how much King James is worth. So, who is the real king of spending? Let's find out. Mansions. Billionaire and NBA legend Michael Jordan owns 5 multi-million-dollar homes across the US. From acres of luxe estate in Illinois that features an infinity pool and personalized full-size basketball court, to a stunning hideaway in Florida, Michael's multi-million-dollar properties are what real estate dreams are made of. Chicago, Illinois. Michael's 56,000 square foot property in Highland Park is currently on the market for $15 million. The enormous property features an infinity pool, a tennis court, a cigar room, a putting green, and a customized indoor basketball court, which sports a Jumpman logo that details his children's names in the center. Not to mention the several living rooms, 9 bedrooms, and 19 bathrooms. And in true Michael Jordan fashion, the entry gate features a giant number 23, which was his famous jersey number from his time on the Bulls in the 90s. The house has been on the market for 10 years, and due to its high volume of personalization, the basketball star has yet to successfully sell the estate. Park City, Utah. A few states over, Michael has another property for sale in Park City, Utah. The home has only been on the market for 2 years and is listed for $7.5 million. The 10,000 square foot property includes 5 bedrooms, 8 bathrooms, and a breathtaking view of the Wasatch Mountains. Additionally, the mountain oasis has winding staircases, high ceilings, a gym, an infinity pool, a theater with stadium seating, cascading waterfalls, built-in fireplaces, and a golf room. Cornelius and Charlotte, North Carolina. Michael owns 2 homes in North Carolina, a lake house in Cornelius and another property in Charlotte. His lakefront villa was purchased 7 years ago for $2.8 million. The home sits on the Peninsula Golf Course, an elite country club in the city of Cornelius. Inside, you can find 6 bedrooms, a grand foyer, and almost every wall is covered in windows, showing off a jaw-dropping view of Lake Norman. Outside are winding staircases, a pool, and a private dock with lake access. The property is also lined with a wooden boardwalk. It's a dream vacation rental, that's for sure. Michael's second North Carolina home is situated in Charlotte, the home of the Hornets, an NBA team he bought in 2010. The entire 7th floor of Trust Condos is owned by Jordan. The Luxe penthouse measures out 7,000 square feet and has a private elevator, multiple bedrooms and bathrooms, 2 receded terraces, and 360-degree views of the downtown area. Jupiter, Florida. The basketball legend spends a good chunk of his time at his Florida property. Michael put a lot of work into the estate to make it what it is today. The house boasts 11 bedrooms, an athletic wing with a full-size basketball court, and a state-of-the-art media room, which is rumored to be cigar-friendly. Aligned with an army of trees for max privacy, this property also includes 3 separate areas: a guardhouse, guest house, and pool house. In total, Michael dropped almost $12.5 million on the property after renovations. The Florida home sits on luxurious Bears Club, a very lush and private community. Moving on to James, he has 3 large homes in total, which include the 2 in Los Angeles and 1 in Akron, Ohio. When he was playing for the Miami Heat, James lived in Coconut Grove, South Florida. The home he lived in there sold in 2015 for $13.4 million after he returned to Cleveland. Beverly Hills house. The Lakers star LeBron James has purchased a stunning Beverly Hills mansion for $36.75 million. Located at 2.5 acres, LeBron's new house at 9955 Beverly Grove Drive features 7 fireplaces, a pool house with 2 baths, lighted tennis court, and a screening room. Featuring a hedge-lined driveway and palm-topped motor court, the primary estate spans 9,100 square feet, with 4 bedrooms and 8 total bathrooms. LA house. James bought a sizable mansion in Los Angeles' upscale Brentwood neighborhood for a cool $23 million. The 8-bedroom, 11-bathroom estate boasts an ultra-modern aesthetic, complete with marble countertops and walls, natural French oak floors sourced from Spain, and a neutral color palette focused on white. Built in 2017, the property houses a gated driveway, a custom chef's kitchen, showroom-level walk-in closets, a private patio in the primary bedroom, rooftop terrace, theater room, wine cellar, cigar lounge, onyx bar, indoor-outdoor gym, spa complete with steam room, sauna, shower, and massage room, oversized pool and spa, outdoor kitchen, guest quarters, and an auto gallery, a fancy name for a garage. Akron, Ohio. James built a 30,000 square foot mansion in his Bath Township property worth $9.2 million. The estate features 6 bedrooms, 8 full bathrooms, 6 half bathrooms, a recording studio, 2-lane bowling alley, a personal movie theater, aquarium, barbershop, and much more. Car collection. Michael Jordan has a legendary car collection that includes one-of-a-kind vehicles that will be hard to find across the globe. These include Chevrolet Corvette C4 ZR1 $58,000, Land Rover Range Rover HSE 4.6 $70,000, Ford F-150 Raptor $70,000, Cadillac XLR-V $110,000, Mercedes-Benz SL55 AMG S-Class CL65 AMG $125,000, Porsche 911 Turbo Cabriolet Flat Nose $200,000, Mercedes-Benz S600 $202,000, Porsche 911 Turbo S $207,000, Aston Martin DB9 Volante $213,250, Ferrari 512 TR $285,000, Ferrari 599 GTB Fiorino $310,000, Ferrari Pista $330,000, Ferrari 512 Maranello $331,000. Bugatti Veyron Sang Noir, $2 million. Mercedes McLaren SLR 722 Edition, $3 million. LeBron iconic vehicle collection not only rivals that of Jordan's, but it's also fit for a living legend. Let's take a look. 1975 Chevy Impala, $25,000. 2010 Chevy Camaro SS, $40,000. Dodge Challenger SRT, $60,000. 2015 Kia K900, $60,000. Ferrari F430, $190,000. Porsche 911 Turbo S, $210,000. Bentley Continental GT, $220,000. Mercedes Maybach S650, $225,000. Ferrari 458 Spider, $260,000. Ferrari 599, $300,000. Mercedes Maybach 57S, $410,000. Rolls-Royce Phantom, $505,000. Lamborghini Aventador Roadster, $670,000. Watch collection. Jordan's collection includes a wide array of brands from Rolex and Panerai to Uhrwerk and Richard Mille. Some of them are Gold Rolex GMT Master 2 Reef 116758 SANR with diamonds, $140,000. Platinum Daytona with blue dial or Platona REF 116506, $200,000. Rare stainless steel Rolex Daytona reference 6241 with a black Paul Newman dial, $250,000. Roger Dubuis Excalibur Spider Pirelli, $78,000. Uhrwerk UR202, $80,000. Uhrwerk UR210 Royal Hawk, $168,000. Lang & Schoen Datograph Flyback, $100,000. Richard Mille RM032, $170,000. Ulysses Nardin Royal Blue Mystery Tourbillon adorned with 500 diamonds and a platinum case, $1,100,000. LeBron James's watch collection is one that the average collector would drool over, including pieces from Rolex, Audemars Piguet, Patek Philippe, and Richard Mille. His watch collection is one of the best in the entire world. Let's take a look at the watches from the King's collection. Nautilus 5980 1R001, $280,000. Patek Philippe Sky Moon Celestial, $360,000. Rolex Day-Date 40 REF 228235 in Ever Rose Gold with green dial, $150,000. Rare Platinum Rolex Day-Date with Arabic numerals, ice blue dial, and baguette cut diamonds, $120,000. In the Middle East, $430,000 in the secondary market. Audemars Piguet Royal Oak, $100,000. Royal Oak Concept Black Panther Flying Tourbillon, $380,000 to $500,000. Royal Oak Offshore Tourbillon 25th Anniversary in Steel, $425,000. Royal Oak Offshore Tourbillon 25th Anniversary Pink Gold, $572,000. 41mm Royal Oak Double Balance Wheel Open Worked in Black Ceramic, $600,000. RM011, $750,000. 170 Tiffany Blue Patek Philippe Nautilus 5711 1A018, estimated at $6.5 million. Charity. Michael Jordan has done a lot of philanthropist work both personally and on behalf of the Charlotte Hornets. Some of these activities include: basketball icon Michael Jordan and his Jordan brand will commit $100 million over the next 10 years to organizations assisting Black people with social justice and greater access to education. Supports the James R. Jordan Foundation and Chicago's James R. Jordan Boys and Girls Club. Founded and supports the Jordan Institute for Families at University of North Carolina. Donated his entire 2001 to 2002 NBA salary to 9/11 related charities. Donated $2 million to relief efforts in the wake of Hurricane Florence. Donated $7 million to fund 2 Novant Health Michael Jordan family clinics in Charlotte. Has served as a Make-A-Wish's Chief Wish Ambassador since 2008 and has donated and brought in more than $5 million to the organization. Donated $5 million to and is founding donor for the Smithsonian's National Museum of African American History and Culture in Washington, D.C. Donation of $500,000 to literacy via stocking libraries, preschools, childcare centers, community centers, and nonprofits in the Charlotte's low-income areas. Contributed close to $750,000 to the Novant Health Community Care Cruiser, which has provided more than 12,000 immunizations to 8,000 underserved youth. Star athlete LeBron James also makes hefty charities to various organizations worldwide. Through the LeBron James Foundation, the NBA star has made donations worth more than $100 million altogether. These include granting 4-year scholarships with the University of Akron sponsoring 800 students. LeBron James Foundation brought the After-School All-Stars program to his hometown to help raise money for children in the fields of education and play. His foundation has raised over a whopping $40 million over the years as they try to discourage children from dropping out of school. 1x1 is an organization that supports children by providing healthy breakfast foods, educational help, medical assistance, and mentorship to struggling schools. As reported by Money, Inc. Never forgetting his humble beginnings, James has raised over $1 million through his donations for the program. One of his most ambitious projects to date, the player announced in 2018 that he was building the I Promise School in Akron to improve the educational institutions of his hometown. As mentioned by the New York Times, James and his foundation donated $20 million to create 3 residential buildings with a sports complex. He also pledged to contribute $1 million per year to manage teacher salaries and class sizes. James donated $2.5 million through his organization for the National Museum of African American History and Culture. Now that we've discussed the lavish spendings and lifestyles of both the basketball greats, the moment you have all been waiting for has finally arrived. So let's go. The net worth of Michael Jordan is $1.7 billion. And while LeBron is currently behind having a net worth of $1 billion, he has age on his side and is still an active player. Not to forget his endorsement deals. So what do you think? Will the King be able to surpass Air Jordan's net worth? Thanks for watching the video. Do tell us in the comment section on who you think is the GOAT of spending. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and we'll be back with more content soon. Peace out.